Hello and welcome to Hannah Channel. I'm Liz, and today is Wednesday, June 2nd, and it is my third doctor's visit. I do have an import Jeff, so I'd have to pick up my mom, so that way I can take my mom, so that way I can take the baby. Just because we do have to run out before. We got to go to Sam's because I need to pick up diapers and I need to get gas, so that way I can make it to Port Jeff. I don't like when it gets past a certain point in my car. I don't like the gas light to ever go on, so I do not ever get it that low. So I do need to get gas. But my mom gets off at like 12:30. That's what time she gets home. So my doctor's at 2. That's when I have the sonogram, and 2:30 is the actual doctor's appointment. Since it's kind of quick, like the doctor visit, because they're probably just going to ask me if I want to do the genetics testing, and then they're just going to tell me if everything looks good, and then if I have any questions, and then basically that's it. So it's like in and out. But the sonogram, they do check for like, I think the back of the neck. There's something with that. I always forget. I don't know what else they look for either. So if everything's good, then everything's good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get the baby ready. I'm gonna finish getting ready, and then we're gonna get in the car. We're gonna go get my mom, and then we'll talk to you when we get back. Hello, and I'm back. Everything actually went really well. We got there at like 1:50. Oh, you want us to come say hello, Genevieve? Say hello. Say hello. Give Mama the remote. She really likes Shrek right now. Did I do it right? Yeah. So she loves watching Shrek on repeat. Still, she likes The Grinch, so we can watch that on repeat. We normally watch that when it's like after 8:30 when she gets up in the morning. I go in her room, I grab her, bring her into my room. We lay there, we watch Shrek, we watch The Grinch, sometimes we watch Moana, and we occasionally fall asleep again. I only lay down for a while because sometimes I feel really nauseous in the morning, and it's the only way to get Genevieve to give me some sleep is to pull her in with me, and she does her little naps and she stays sleeping a little longer. She is teething bad, so she keeps biting me. But yeah, everything went good with the appointment. I went in, like I said, at 1:50. My appointment was until 2. They pulled me in. I didn't have to go downstairs, which is weird. I forgot they have sonogram machines upstairs too. Forgot with Genevieve that I got my biophysical done downstairs, and then they brought me upstairs for like the monitor and stuff, and there were sonograms in that room. So when they called me, I was like, wait, I have a sonogram. Like, this is where you take me for the doctors. And they're like, no, we have them upstairs. I was like, all right. So they pulled me in a little earlier. I think they pulled me in at like 1:55 or 1:56. We got in the room, laid down on the table. They put actually warm, like the gel for the sonogram. I was like, oh my God, that was so warm. And she's like, yeah, we warm it up because I'm used to it being cold. So they went in, they checked the baby. She got everything that she needed to do, which is good. Because on the last appointment, they couldn't find my ovaries, but they said that's normal because I asked her. I was like, last ultrasound, they couldn't find my ovaries. Is that okay? And she said, yeah, it was fine. So they found everything. I got out of the ultrasound at like 2:15. My doctor's appointment was until 2:30. So I sat in the waiting room for a little bit. There was actually this old guy in there with his wife, and they were sitting in front of me, and they had their like backs to me, so I didn't know that the guy was wearing his mask, and with the doctor's office you still have to wear them. And he was like, they were like, oh, you have to wear your mask, sir. And he's like, well, I'm vaccinated. And then They were like, still, it's like our business policy that you have to wear a mask. We don't really ask if you're vaccinated or not, because obviously, like, it's none of their business, and that their requirement to be inside is to wear a mask, and they have to check temperatures. So he was like, I just like to breathe my own air. And then they're like, unfortunately, like, it's just a policy. You have to put your mask on if you want to stay inside. And then he put his mask on, but it wasn't really correct. But I guess they didn't give him a hard time because he's like an elderly man. And he was just there with his wife. So anyway, I only went in a few minutes later. It was a really quick appointment. The doctor came in, said everything looked good. She asked me if I was going to get the Natera testing done for the panorama test, which is they take my blood to get the baby's blood, and then they run genetics testing on it to see if there's any like chromosome abnormalities, and it also tests for the gender. With my miscarriage, I got this done twice. It came up that there wasn't enough fetal DNA in my system, and it actually red flagged my pregnancy, and it kind of just prepared me that the baby wasn't going to be healthy and stuff like that. But yeah, I get to do it again. They actually have a phlebotomist that comes to your house, so I scheduled an appointment already. I texted her after I got out of my appointment, and she's gonna come Saturday, and then it's like 1 to 2 weeks till I get the results back. Genevieve's freaking out over here. She's pulling a diaper bag. What are you doing? What, you want the garbage bags off? Okay. Here you go. Go ahead, come grab it. Yeah, she likes playing with the garbage bag thing for her dirty diapers. So yeah, I got the script for the testing, so I'll get that done Saturday, and then, like I said, 1 to 2 weeks, and then we'll know that. My next appointment is like a no ultrasound one. It's just basically, they're probably gonna measure my belly and hear the heartbeat. It's in 4 weeks, so it's June 30th, so that's exactly 4 weeks from now. It's at 1:15, and it is right around the corner at the Patchogue location, so hopefully it doesn't take a really long time. Yeah, so I did get a bunch of pictures this time, and they're probably not, there's a lot, there's like 8 ton. So with these, some of them you can tell there's like a nub theory. I'm gonna actually post in like a Facebook group and try to find other ones just to get like old wife tale-y things on whether it's boy or girl. So I want to do that, so that way, and I do want to do a lot of like old wife tales and gender prediction things and make a video out of that, just to do something fun, because you know it's not really true or whatever, only like the actual baby forming and like the genetics testing is like the true thing. I don't do like the sneak peek or anything because I cannot prick my finger, terrified, and sometimes it gives you like a false reading on the gender. Sorry, my nose was itchy. Anyway, that's basically it. Next week, June 11th, we're gonna announce. I'm still kind of nervous about it because it is like my rainbow baby, and this is the longest we waited. I'm 12 weeks tomorrow, so I'll be like a little over 13 weeks, and we normally announce at like the 7-8 week mark, so it's kind of crazy to wait a little longer. And I'm kind of nervous because like everybody just thinks I can't play softball just because I'm pregnant. I do take care of myself. I don't like slide or anything, and I don't like dive or anything like that. I hit and I try to get a runner so that way I don't have to run around the bases, and I try to catch as much as possible. I mean, they want me to play second, and like the outfield I don't mind. It is getting harder for me to run because I have like this extra weight now, and sometimes I get really out of breath. It's very hard for me to wear a mask now, especially when I have my pregnancy cold. So when we announce these videos will start coming out, I have a few of them uploaded, and they're like private right now until my like premiere date comes out. The first one will come out June 12th, like the day after we announce. So then you guys can be filled in on the journey. And I'm off, and Genevieve's drinking a baba. She's teething so bad. She's probably just biting the nipple and cutting it. And yeah, we're off, and we'll see you soon.